It was a cold evening when I received the call. My parents, always so predictable, had decided that their anniversary dinner was coming up. And they had made one small request, a request I had a sinking feeling I wouldn't be able to ignore. "Hey, Keto," my mom's voice chirped through the phone. "We were thinking of going to that fancy restaurant next weekend for our anniversary. And it would be great if you could chip in for the dinner. You know, to make it extra special." I blinked, the words sinking in slowly. "You want me to pay for your anniversary dinner?" I asked, not quite sure I'd heard her right. I had always contributed to their events in some way, birthday gifts, Christmas presents, the occasional dinner, but this was different. This was them asking, no, expecting me to fund their romantic evening. After all, they could easily afford it themselves. Well, you know how it is. It's special. We don't want to be a burden on the budget. We figured you'd want to do something nice for us, she explained. It'll only be about $200 each, maybe a little more with drinks. We're counting on you. I felt my stomach tighten. Counting on me? I wasn't the one who had fallen in love and created the family. Something snapped. The next few days were a blur of planning and scheming. I pretended to go along with it, agreeing to their request with a casual tone. I knew what I had to do. The night before their dinner, I showed up early to their house under the guise of helping them get ready. "Have you decided on the gift?" my mom asked. I gave her a grin. "Yeah, actually. I thought I'd give you both a little surprise." I reached into my bag and pulled out a large envelope. "Here it is." Their faces lit up. "Wow, a card?" Dad said, as he reached for it, but I shook my head. "Nope, it's a little more than that," I said. "It's a voucher." "A voucher for what?" Mom asked. I couldn't hold it back any longer. "It's a gift voucher for," you guessed it, the restaurant you're going to tomorrow night. With one tiny little catch. They exchanged glances. "What catch?" I smiled, leaning back against the couch. "Well, here's the thing. I thought it would be more fun if you actually paid for your own dinner this time. You've always asked me to chip in, but I figured maybe you'd enjoy putting your own money down for once." The shock was evident on their faces. "So, you're not paying for us?" My mom's voice cracked just slightly. "Nope," I said with a calm tone. "But hey, at least you'll have a nice voucher to use." "You can't be serious," my dad snapped. I nodded slowly. "I know. But sometimes it's good to learn the value of asking for things, instead of just assuming people will hand them over. You've taught me that lesson well." The awkward silence stretched on, but what was the alternative? I wasn't going to let them guilt me into paying for their romantic evening. In the end, they left, taking the voucher with them. Though not without a few tense words.